This is a cool little projector. It's got its pros and cons, which I will go over real quick, but I am a sucker for these kind of vertically small, compact, boxy projectors with big lenses in the front and this leather carrying handle that comes in very handy. And you can put this in a mini backpack along with a Fire Stick or a Roku device, and you'll be ready to go pretty much anywhere you go. I'll go over some of the pros and cons. The speakers are pretty good in this. I mean, if you're only listening with 1 to 2 people, if you're going to want a lot of people around listening, you're going to want to link it up to Bluetooth, which it does have, and you're going to want to put speakers around elsewhere. You've got one HDMI slot. That could be problematic for people who want to use HDMI to connect to more devices than just a Fire Stick or a Roku. That's personally how I would go about it, even though it's going to cost you another $40. You could potentially, link this up through a wire on your phone, but you can also anycast this type of thing. You can kind of screen sync it, mirror cast type stuff. USB, you got the headphones. You also could plug this into your PC or laptop and run the movies from there, but I like to keep my computer and laptop free of extra work, so I just use the Fire Stick or Roku on devices like this. You can switch it up like this, and you can see that little spot right there with the threaded part. You can screw this onto a tripod so that you can put it on the wall at a correct angle and direction and height. Comes with a remote, comes with power cord, and that is it. There are no audio-visual cables, there's no AV cables, there's no HDMI cable that comes with it, no nothing like that. That is the manual. So some of the pros I like about this is it's thin and short, like I said, leather carry handle, manual focus. I do like manual focus because even though automatic focus is real cool, if something goes wrong with it one day, the projector will be virtually worthless and you will have to try to get a replacement or you'll have to buy another one. Big durable lens, like I said, you can see the plastic still on here. Well, I stuck it back on actually. USB HDMI headphones, that's cool. Native 1080p HD, so it not only handles 1080p HD, but it is native, so it's built to actually run 1080p. It's not just going to transfer it into a 480p or 720p HD resolution. Mobility, that's another pro. So the cons, I guess, would be only one HDMI port, no HDMI cable included, no lens protector, except this plastic thing that you could stick on and off. No manual keystone correction, but there is automatic keystone correction. But once again, if that fails at some point, you're going to have a hard time. Only 150 ANSI lumens, so that's about 8,000 lumens. That's about 1,000 short than the average on Amazon, so you're definitely going to want to watch this in a dark environment. It's going to be vibrant, it's going to look awesome, the picture's going to be great, but it will not be quite as bright as some of the higher end models out there. And the max image is only going to be 150 inches from bottom left corner to top right corner diagonally. That is big, and it's big enough for me, but some people are going to want a bigger screen. They're going to want to put it on their garage door or something like that, or fill up an entire wall, and this projector will not quite do that. But this is great for kids or younger people or a bachelor pad or something like that. Keep in mind that at $179 it is kind of expensive for having a few things missing, the cons I went over, but I still think that this is a good choice. If you're going to gift it to somebody or buy it for yourself, I think I would give it like a 4.5 out of 5, because if it came with an HDMI cable and like an extra HDMI slot back here, and perhaps if it had a lens cover and a manual keystone correction along with the auto, and perhaps if the ANSI lumens were 300 instead of 150, that's where I would give it the 5 stars. But I guess I'll give it 4 or 4.5, and but I will recommend it to people. I think this is good. I think you'll like it. I don't think that you'll have any problem. Just buy Amazon Fire Stick or a Roku stick, stick it in that HDMI slot right there, and then you can watch Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, YouTube, all that stuff. You'll have a good time. It's going to have to be dark out though.